So I was asked why I don't like the term Byzantine, and that's not because it's not fun to say, but because in a way it's inaccurate and it's not the best way to communicate what needs to be created. The Byzantines did not call themselves Byzantines. They didn't think of themselves as something else. They were Romans. Even when their language switched to Greek, they still called themselves Romaioi, Romans. The Islamic world called them Romans. It was the West that considered themselves in some way to be the more true inheritors of Rome, that called them Greeks, or more modernly, Byzantines, after the city of Byzantium that was turned into Constantinople by Constantine. So Byzantine implies that it's different than the Roman Empire, which is not really some position you can maintain. It is the continuation of the Roman Empire in the East. The Roman Empire as a whole did not fall. Only the western half fell, and the eastern half went on for, another almost millennium. So yeah, that's why I don't like the term Byzantine. It helps to reinforce unhelpful stereotypes about what Rome was and how it left the world. And it is a fairly modern term and really doesn't reflect the mentality of people at the time or the reality on the ground at the time. So I like to use the term, late Roman, Eastern Empire. I don't actually like the word late Roman as much because it again implies it's late, it's about to go away. But again, the Roman Empire in the East lasted for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds more years. So late antiquity is also a better term to refer to the late Roman period, because it reflects the idea that, yes, we're transitioning from antiquity to, the world of the Middle Ages, the Christian world of the Middle Ages. And late antiquity is that transition point where you have, Christianity transforming the classical world, so to speak. So late antiquity is a much better term than late Roman, and Eastern Roman Empire is a much better term than Byzantine. But in places where, like Egypt or the history of Israel, when you're talking about chronology, Byzantine is a period of time like late Roman, early Roman, that kind of thing. And so I am forced to use that term sometimes, but I try to avoid it when I can, because using terms that more accurately reflect reality is helpful and better. So hope that answers your question, and yeah, cheers.